earlier, and I was talking to them about the concept of gerrymandering. It was like this Yankee governor back in the 1800s named Governor Jerry, right? And he drew the districts in a way that it looked like a snake or a lizard, and they called it a salamander back then. It's where we get the term gerrymandering. It was deemed to be unfair. And so leaders in Virginia took the great bipartisan step after gerrymandering for 100 years by Democrats and then like 20 years of gerrymandering under Republicans to do a bipartisan commission. And our constituents supported that, Mr. Speaker. But here we are today after 2/3 of the people supported this, and we have politicians that want to overturn it. I was reliably informed that democracy dies in darkness. Actually, I just came from a committee hearing where I was lectured to about democracy, and yet we didn't see the language of this until yesterday. Think about that. We didn't see constitutional amendment language until yesterday. And somebody said, well, we don't change the Constitution lightly. Bruh, you guys have 4 constitutional amendments right now that we're considering. You do it lightly. In fact, like that's what's driving all of your politics right now is constantly changing the Constitution. It's clearly in violation of state code, has been mentioned multiple times. It's clearly in violation of the will of the Virginia people. It's clearly in violation of the spirit of bipartisanship. Remember the last one passed with bipartisan support? This one is not going to pass with bipartisan support. So naked power grab to silence conservative voices. That's what this is about, right? We've had this whole discussion about whether conservatives get a seat at the table, whether they get to debate. And what has happened? You want to throw conservatives into districts where their voices aren't heard, where the popular vote no longer reflects what the congressional seats will be. We got lectured at the committee hearing just a few minutes ago about how Virginians weren't marching in the streets over something going on in Texas. Guys, I know I have beseeched you, I've begged you before to stop caring about Washington and Texas and everywhere but Virginia. We are here to represent Virginians. I know that's hard because I have to say it every time I get up here. But it's important. We're looking out for Virginians. We're not looking out for Texans. You're not here to look out for Californians. You're here to look out for the people who live here.